I'm Johnny Griffin from Ohio, USA. I'm a teacher of English to international students. I've been teaching for about 10 years. And today you are going to actually see a class being taught, an actual English class being taught. My student is from Japan. His name is Shun Nakai. And he is a delightful person. You will enjoy listening to him. Now what I want to do is I want to practice with Shun his present perfect tense in order to complete an assignment that we're going to do next. But first I have a set of cards. They are all present tense verbs. And I'm going to just read the name of the card, the verb to him, and he is just going to make a sentence with this in present perfect. And I will check his word order, and I want to check to see that he has the right form. Sometimes the words will have an ed ending. Sometimes they may be irregular, where you have to change the word itself. Let's try it, Shun. I have the word call. How would you put this in present perfect?
Okay. Have you ever called to Time Warner Cable?
Have I ever called to Taiwan?
Time Warner Cable.
Oh, Time Warner Cable. No, I never have. Very good. Where?
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 I have never worn the baseball uniform.
Okay, you've never worn a baseball uniform. Probably
okay.
First time information.
Okay.
Break.
Break. Have you ever broken
Good.
the dishes?
I have. Walk.
Walk. I have never walked at Champs-Élysées Street.
Okay, try walk. More drop the jaw. Walk.
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 Walked.
Not work. Walked.
Walked.
Never walked to.
Walked to
Where?
Champs-Élysées Street.
Okay. Speak.
Speak. Have you ever spoken
Good.
with the president?
Good question. No.
No. I have never known the British history.
British history? Is that what you said? British history?
History.
You've never known British history. All right. Make.
Make. Make. Have you ever made the cake?
Okay. Move.
Move. I have already
Good.
moved to the apartment.
Okay. Can you make more a sound? Move.
Moved.
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 Go.
Moved.
Good. All right. Write.
Right. Okay. Have you ever written the novel?
Written.
The novel?
Okay. Yes, I have. I just never have published.
Wow. Ooh.
Really? Build.
Build. The tower has yet to build.
Yet to be built.
Built.
That's a passive sentence, which is fine. So you have to say the tower has yet to be built.
Built.
Otherwise,
Be built. Okay.
yeah, it has to
Yes.
be built. It hasn't been built yet.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's very good. That's what we're going to be looking at later. What about eat?
Eat. I have never eaten
Mm-hmm.
the mutton, meat, mutton. Sheep,
Oh,
mutton.
okay. You're talking about lamb? You've never eaten
Lamb.
lamb?
Okay.
Live.
Live. Have you ever lived out of Cincinnati?
Okay, very good sentence. Wait.
Wait. I have. I have been waiting for my guest for an hour.
You have been waiting. Okay, that's okay. It's a different tense. That's okay. You used it correctly. How could you use it as present perfect without have been waiting? I have waited. Waited for my guests.
I waited.
The other sentence was fine. It's just a different tense. Now, you had, when you said live, lived, waited, you said it correctly. I just want to be able to explain what you did. Waited has an extra
Waited.
sound. Waited, which is
Waited.
fine. Lived
Lived.
does not. You did not say livid, which is correct. You said it correctly. Lived and waited.
Waited.
All right, what about sit?
Sit. I have sit.
Sat.
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 Sat. The child chair.
Okay. You've sat in the
Sat in.
Okay.
Sat in.
like.
Like. I have liked. Liked. The girlfriend.
Good. Liked with a T sound. That's very good. Finish.
I have already finished doing my homework.
Good. A T sound. Finished. Has a T sound. Very good. Leave.
Leave. She
Mhm.
has left for New York.
Very good. Remember.
Remember. I have not remembered the memory of childhood.
Okay, you probably would say on that one, that was not a very fair one. Probably would say, I do not remember, or I did not remember.
Yeah. Yes.
That wasn't a good one. That's my fault. How about start?
Start. Okay. He has already started the race.
The race. The race. Okay. Bring.
Bring. He has brought my baggage to my house.
Okay, very good. Study.
Study. I have never studied French.
Studied.
Studied
With a
French.
D sound. Okay, good. Watch.
Watch. Have you ever watched the horror movie?
Very good. Drive.
Drive. I have never driven. In the New York City.
In New York City.
In
No
New-
the,
in-
no the, because with cities you don't use a the.
In New York City.
Just a few more. You're doing well. Look.
Look. I have never looked at inside the room.
You've never looked inside the room. Give.
Give. He has never given the award.
Okay, he has never given the award.
Award.
Award. Okay, open.
Open. The door has been opened for an hour.
Good. Has been open for an hour. What we did was we practiced his present perfect tense. Sometimes it was a regular verb which had an ed ending, and he put the proper ending sound on there. Sometimes he made a T sound, sometimes he made a D sound, sometimes he made an ed sound, which was all correct. And sometimes he had to use an irregular verb, which means he changed the word altogether. So he did very well. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to look at the words already and yet, when you use them with present perfect tense. I have some ideas and examples on the board. Let me show you. When we say already, we're talking about something that has happened before time. It is not specific. It is an action before now, but it is not a specific time. You only use these in statements, not questions, not negative sentences, only in statements. The same idea with yet, but now you use a yet with questions and negative statements. Okay? For instance, I have already lived in the United States. That's a specific, it's not a specific time. I have yet to live in Japan. I've not lived in yet. I've not. It's something that has not happened. I have not lived in Japan yet. It means the same thing. But let's see if we can use this now in a sentence, okay?
Okay.
We want to use present perfect. Here's your rules written here.
Mm-hmm.
Present perfect tense. You put it in the middle. I have already eaten. Already goes in the middle, right here. Comes in the middle. You split your word. I have already had. I have not eaten yet. Now you have your negative sentence where it is not. Yet is at the end. You can say it a different way in the middle, but for now we're going to do it this way because this is the introductory part to this. So we're going to say have not eaten yet, not happened. Have you eaten yet? That's your question. Otherwise, you're going to say already as a statement, something that is before now. I have already been to class for a month or a year and a half.
Okay.
Let's try some exercises here. Let's think of something. Something that has been invented. Has the telephone been invented? Okay, how would you put that? Something about the telephone.
The phone has already invented.
Already been invented.
Invented.
Okay, that's a passive form, but that's okay. Has already been invented. That's passive. Active would be he, or Bell is his name. Probably need to raise it up a bit, don't I? Bell has already invented. That's your active sentence, active form. Invented the telephone. Okay? Both of them are correct. He has already, the telephone has already been invented. This is your passive form.
Okay.
Bell has already invented the telephone.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Something, let me erase some of these so we can have room. Something about a car.
Car.
Yes.
Uh,
With gasoline. A car with gasoline.
The car has not invented.
Been
Has
invented.
been invented. Without gasoline. Without gasoline. Without using the gasoline yet.
Is that a true statement or a false statement? Do we have cars with gasoline? So this probably has not been invented without using gasoline yet. It has been invented. So let's say the car has, let's change this to make it a true statement.
Okay.
The car has not been invented without using electricity. Has there been a car using electricity?
So it's, yes.
There has been?
Yes.
Okay, without using something that it will make this a true statement. Using, what would you say? Nuclear power?
Yeah.
Nuclear power yet.
Yes.
Now that would be a true statement there. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's do another one. Baseball. Something with baseball. Has baseball been invented or has not been invented?
Already invented. So the baseball has already invented.
Already been invented. Now we're doing this passive. When you do an invention, you have to pretty much use the passive form, which is fine. And we don't want to say the in front of baseball because that is a, let me get a pencil here that works. Baseball does not require the article the, because you're talking about baseball in general, not a specific game.
Okay.
So we're going to say baseball. Make this into a statement. So which one do you use? Yet or already? Has
been
already
been
okay.
invented.
Been invented. Okay. What about flying cars? Flying cars.
We have not.
Try the brown one. We
have
not
not Invented
Invented
a flying car.
a flying car.
Yeah.